Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to my Going Medieval guide on roads, settlers' paths and travel speed. My name is Peter and during this video I will show you how to create roads in your villages which your settlers will put to good use, speeding up hauling, construction, harvesting and many other tasks. I will use two of my latest villages to showcase two different looking roads, but in the end ones with the same effect on the speed at which your settlers will move. The key thing to understand during this guide is that settlers are programmed by the developers to choose to walk and run over tiles which have the highest maximum traversal speed. Because of this preference, you can direct their movements and paths by constructing different kinds of floor tiles which have different traversal maximum speeds. If you're interested to learn more about this indie gem and its game mechanics, use the link up here and below to see my entire guide and tutorial playlist. I will start with the requirements for making these roads. As they are made with floor tiles of different materials, you naturally need those resources in abundance, but also the prerequisite technologies unlocked and workstations constructed. To set up the limestone brick roads, which you can see in my survival game on this valley map, you need the stone block cutting technology unlocked and the stonemason's bench constructed. There you will turn raw limestone into limestone bricks. This is the material used to construct limestone brick floor tiles which have the traversal speed of 120% as opposed to 195% of the other materials. As I mentioned earlier, this is the main reason settlers will prefer to walk on these tiles, because they provide the highest maximum traversal speed. The same effect can be produced by constructing roads using clay bricks. This I will showcase using my other village set in a valley but in the peaceful mode. The technology you need is called clay brick making and the workstation is called a kiln. In it, your settlers bake a raw clay and turn it into clay bricks. These floor tiles made from the clay bricks also offer a maximum traversal speed of 120%, and by making roads out of them, you directly control which paths your settlers will take. This is the village where I had tested and showcased my greenhouses from the previous video, link up here and below, and that is why I have placed a road made up of clay brick floor tiles between my main building, above ground greenhouse and my basement. This short road is an instant hit with the settlers and they are all using it for when they have to travel between these two spots in the village which the road connects. To put this game mechanic to even better use, I will set up another road, this one leading the villagers to the small mine I have started to dig out. I am getting the clay I need for these roads from there and I can even make it a zigzag road to cut the corners, so to speak. Before setting up these roads, I looked at the villagers' paths, the ones they chose for themselves as they went about their daily routines. This allowed me to see where my new roads would have the most effect. Naturally, your villages will have their own shape and size, different spots of interest to your settlers, so you will choose where you need these roads to speed up settlers on their paths. Outside roads are not the only places where these floor tiles with 120% traversal speed are useful. You can use them inside of your buildings as well, for hallways, large rooms, places where villagers come and go many times a day, like a kitchen, grand hall, distillery or brewery room, workshop, temples and so on. These special rooms all offer extra bonuses to production, which is something I have explained and showcased in my village design guide part 1, link up here and below. I would advise getting these technologies early on, crafting a lot of clay or limestone bricks and constructing roads out of them to each of your near or far away resource collection spots. These roads are perfect for quickly gathering a large harvest or collecting a lot of mined out resources. I would personally prefer clay roads as limestone is used to make stronger walls than clay. It also looks better with all the wooden buildings. But of course, to each his own, both have the same bonus movement speed anyway. And that is everything I wanted to tell you about roads, settlers' paths and traversal speed. I hope you found this video useful and that you won't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave a suggestion for the next video in the comments or a useful piece of advice for other players. Thank you for watching and happy gaming!